Kenya School of Government. Proficiency Examination for Clerical Officers. August 2019. Paper Code 703. Human Resource Services. Date Thursday, 22 ND August 2019. Time 2 o'clock p.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. 2 hours. Instructions to candidates. This paper consists of two sections, A and B. Section A consists of 12 compulsory questions carrying 40 marks. Section B consists of 4 questions each carrying 20 marks. Answer any 3 questions. Answer all the questions on the answer booklet provided. Section A, compulsory. 1. Identify 4 features of a job advertisement in the public service. 4 marks. Job title. Job description/duties. Qualifications required. Salary scale. Application deadline. 2. State 3 circumstances when a probationary appointment of a public officer may be extended. 3 marks. When the officer has been on leave for an aggregate period of more than a month. When the officer has been on sick leave for a prolonged period. When the performance of the officer has not been satisfactory. 3. Identify 4 modes of exit from the service that would warrant a public officer to receive terminal benefits. 4 marks. Retirement on attaining the mandatory retirement age. Resignation. Dismissal. Death. 4. State 4 details that should be included while making a report on a disciplinary matter. 4 marks. Date and time of the incident. Persons involved. Details of the misconduct. Any mitigating circumstances. Recommended disciplinary action. 5. Identify 3 effects that reduction in rank may have on a public officer. 3 marks. Drop in salary scale. Loss of seniority. Fewer responsibilities. 6. State 4 reasons that may disqualify a public officer from being considered for a long course. 4 marks. Poor performance. Pending disciplinary issues. Irregular attendance. Failure to meet course requirements. Not recommended by the supervisor. 7. State 3 conditions under which a public officer may be bonded while proceeding for training. 3 marks. Training is in a critical field. Training period is over 6 months. Training involves high costs. 8. State 3 conditions that must be met to qualify for a mortgage under the Civil Servants Housing Mortgage Scheme. 3 marks. Must have served for at least 3 years. Must have a regular and pensionable appointment. Must demonstrate ability to repay the mortgage. 9. Identify 3 types of gratuity payable to a public officer. 3 marks. Contract gratuity. Service gratuity. Death gratuity. 10. Identify 4 features contained in a pension commutation form. 4 marks. Personal details of the officer. Appointment details. Grounds for commutation. Percentage of pension to be commuted. Bank account details. 11. State 3 reasons for regularly updating human resource records in a state department. 3 marks. To keep track of staff details and movements. For succession planning and forecasting. To produce accurate reports and statistics. 12. State 2 conditions that must be met by a civil servant before qualifying for membership of a cooperative society. 2 marks. Must be in employment. Must be of good conduct. Section B. Answer 3 questions. 13a. Outline 6 acts of gross misconduct by a public officer that may lead to disciplinary action. 12 marks. Absenteeism. Negligence of duty. Insubordination. Misuse of office resources. Bribery and corruption. Conflict of interest. Misappropriation of funds. Violence and intimidation.